Hey, what's going on, y'all? Happy Tuesday morning. As always, how do I sound out there? I like to say that first. I forgot to pull my image up, so I'll roll with you guys. You let me know if I'm looking and sounding a-okay. Here we go again. We got a special new intro just for you guys. Since you're the early birds, you get to check it out. If you're here next week or last week, if you're here next week, I'd be really impressed. So there's something new. What can I say? New about each and every intro. Let's see if you can spot it. So you know the drill. Sit back, relax, grab a drink, grab a snack, and welcome to the morning mug. Hey everyone, welcome to the morning mug. Now let's chat. Oh yeah, there it is. All right, so I know there's only a couple of you in there at the moment. Well, cooking breakfast. I see Candace saying cooking breakfast. I do cook breakfast in all the videos. It'd be very difficult to cook something new every single time, but you're getting warm. I'll say you're getting warm as to what's there. Here, let me turn up my volume. Here we go. But you're all right. That's me. All right. So it sounds like I'm okay there. So yeah. Anybody else? Anybody take a swing at what's new in the intro? So what is new with you guys? What you been up to, man? Let me pop up some of my goodies here. Get you a little morning mug, a little hay down there. Let's see. Michael says sounds good. Thank you, sir. Love the start, Candace. This is love the start, love the breakfast, the cooking breakfast. Yeah. So yeah, there's something super subtle in each intro. Just gonna give you let's see. Adrian or Michael, did you catch it? I'll give one of you two an opportunity to discover my Simpson-esque intro before completely giving it away. Oh, spicy 4K action. I think you're onto something, sir. Yes. Killer Clown's mug. Watching Hawkins movies. Oh, yeah. Let's see. So you have the Avengers movie at the end, and Michael says it's the Killer Clown mug. So those are really good. Those would be the two things to keep swapping out. But Spicy 4K, you are correct. It was the Avengers movie at the end because last week it was Back to the Future. So if you keep on watching every Tuesday, you're on to the Simpson-esque change something in every episode. I've already literally burned 20 different intros with a different one. So you'll have to tune in and find out which movie will be on my now watching stand every single week. So you nailed it, sir. You nailed it. What will you do on Halloween? Halloween is my favorite time of year. I go out, as you can tell by looking at all my stuff. I've been going to Spirit Halloween, just snatching up all this great Halloween goodness. And, we decorate like crazy around here. On Halloween night, since it is on Monday, I can't do a trivia contest that night, but I am hoping to do 3 trivia contests in the month of October and theme them all up, make them all sort of horror, Halloween, something like that. I hope I can. That's a lot of horror. If it was just 2, I'd feel pretty good, but 3 is like, So we'll see. But on Halloween night, my daughter still likes going trick-or-treating. I think she's only got maybe another year or 2 where she'll keep doing that. And, she hangs out with her friend. A lot of times now that she's older and a teenager, it's really more about just hanging with her friends on Halloween. But, I still got to drive her around. So I won't be doing a live or anything like that. So that's what I got planned. What do you guys got planned? What do you guys do on Halloween? What's your dealio? I also have something I'm going to talk about in just a second. Let's see. So yes, that's what I will do on Halloween. And then of course, who's ready? I'm totally ready for Halloween. So there's let me show you some challenges. You guys, if you've been following my channel, you know that I've got some of these challenges that I've been throwing out there for everybody. The first one was this one here. It was the A to Z challenge. Everyone seemed to dig that. And then up next, we have the Actors Challenge. I take the ticker away so you can see See that down there. So the actor challenge where you pick one movie for each actor and a bonus ensemble pick. And then coming up this Thursday, we're going to have the actress challenge where you pick one movie for each actress and a bonus one. And then the following Thursday, I don't have the full banner on this one yet, but it's this one here. It's the director challenge. So same thing, 25 directors and one ensemble pick, which is basically like a huge movie that this director directed, and there's a giant ensemble cast in it. So that's what's brewing. Oh, and just so you guys know, there's nothing worse than minutes before you are ready to go live. And this, I'm not gonna lie. So you see this like delightful full glass of iced tea? Yeah, 5 minutes ago, it was not full. 30 seconds prior to that, it was full. That's right, because as I was reaching for something that I needed to get for the show, I knocked the entire glass over. Yeah, the whole thing. And of course, it's one of those like horror moments because I have a power supply strip on the bottom right where it spilled, you know, and of course in the movies, if you do that, it sparks and then catches on fire and then your whole house goes down. So yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on that power strip, make sure it doesn't pull a movie move and burst into flames. Oh man, because I gotta have a little something, you know, keep the whistle wet, as it were. So let's see. Yeah, a couple more comments about let's see, what Carpenter movies. Here's the I love The Thing. Of all his horror, I'd say that's my fave. But Big Trouble in Little China is my favorite of his. I know it's weird. I just love that movie. It's so crazy. It's so insane, but it's got like, it's just a complete different thing for him to do. You know, he's got all these sort of known for horror. No, it's not like he doesn't crack out of that genre. And then he does something like this and it's funny. It's offbeat. It's kind of a little scary, not really scary. You got some Kung Fu martial arts in there. Yeah. So digging that. Hey Fish, what's going on, man? Yeah, like if you guys are here, smack that like button. There's 10 of us and only 4 likes. Come on, give me 10 likes this morning for my tea that spilled, man. Yeah, my heart's broken. The house is going to catch on fire, and all I need are 10 likes, and it'll put that fire right out. That's science. Constance says, watch Halloween movies. Take my advice. Skip the 3 Lost Boys. Well, I get the sequel Lost Boys, but honestly, I really love the first Lost Boys. So I will be watching that one because it comes out on 4K. So looking forward to seeing that again. Hope it holds up. I do know that I've always really dug that film, and the soundtrack is really good. So yeah, hope that holds up. Awesome shirt. Yeah, look at Scaps. Got my Killer Clowns going. It's so weird about Killer Clown Scaps. Like, I just think the movie's okay. I finally saw it for the first time this year. Johnny's boutique podcast was on one of my specials I was doing. It was about soundtracks with songs, and man, that was so much fun doing that. And he tossed out something that was really cool. And he said, you got to check out Killer Clowns. I was like, Killer Clowns, what am I talking about? Sorry, it wasn't that one. He was on one of my trivia contests. See, I'm doing so many things. Everything's blending in my head. He was on trivia night number, fill in the blank, like number 5. And he was the winner. So he's the winner. Sorry there, Johnny. Yeah, anyway, so he talked about Killer Clowns. Like, look, you got to see that thing. So yeah, so we did it. Yeah, it was very cool. Like I'm spacing out. Like, were you on the other one? I don't know anymore. No, that's it. Okay. So, but yeah, I saw the film and it was just okay. Like it was so hyped up as this genre, the cult classic thing. And it was kind of funny and dorky, which I really liked. But man, that movie, when it was over, that's a movie like, yeah, I'm usually not a fan of like, oh, let's remake stuff. That would be a killer remake. Like if Blumhouse or somebody got a hold of it and really like I love, don't change the insanity of the clowns, right? I still want them to look goofy, look crazy, have crazy gadgets, hang people upside down in cotton candy, but really like go deeper and see like what's all that about and really make it horrific. Because we still have this one, right? We still got this cheesy little, you know, I don't even know what it's rated. I know one of the clowns knocks a guy's head off, but it's so not even gory or gross. It's like, that's like PG quality horror at this point. So yeah, it's nuts, man. But yeah, and so I've been getting all this merch. I'm just so entranced by all the colorful merch and stuff. Yeah, they got anything nearby? No, I got. If you've been watching all my Spirit Halloween video, you'll know that all I get are killer clowns. This is the year where I'm doubling up on all that stuff. So let's see. The fish says Big Trouble's my fave too. Yeah, what up? Yeah, it's just such an offbeat film, but I dig it. And I gotta say, when I first watched it, very, very first time in the theater, because I was so accustomed to a certain John Carpenter thing, I wasn't a huge fan. But yet, there was still something I'm like, but that was so strange. Like, I was so weirdly compelled to watch it again. Like it sort of caught me off guard. And so I was just like, But I'm like, no, wait, I need to see that again. Then I saw it again and thought it was hilarious. I'm like, okay, I think I might love this movie. Then I watched it again. And then now I'm just like, I can quote the movie. Light coming out of his mouth. Yeah. So digging on that. What is your thoughts on Lord of the Rings and Star Wars movies? Let's see. Well, if we're going just movies, I love all the Lord of the Rings movies. I recently watched them again. They came out on 4K, and can you believe that's like 20 years ago? That kind of blows my mind. I'm like, 20 years ago? Yeah, that's really weird. But they hold up really well. We thoroughly enjoyed them. My daughter, whenever she reads stuff for school or whatever, she read all the Harry Potters, and we always tell her, when you finish the book, we'll watch the movie. You can't watch the movie first, so the reward is watching the movie. So we did for all the Harry Potters. And then when Lord of the Rings came around, we're like, if you like Harry Potter, I think you'll like Lord of the Rings. So we watched that. And because they're long, we did have to sort of break each movie up into 2 nights each. Because, it gets late, you eat dinner, it gets late, 2 hours, you still got another 2 hours. But yeah, we got through them, loved them. The original 3 Star Wars films are still hands down my favorite, always will be. I just think there's so much more heart and charm in that story, in that arc there, that I think it feels when you go back and do the first 3 as a prequel, at least that has sort of a cohesive story that rolls into the middle 3. The last 3, I mean, I was kind of excited about. Actually, I enjoyed Force Awakens when it came out initially, even though it felt completely like an absolute rehash of Star Wars, to the point where you have the Death Star, but it's bigger at the end and it can kill more planets. I'm like, okay, I mean, you're just digging into the nostalgia of all the fans in that one. So, okay, well, what's next? See, that's what I was excited for. Like, I was excited for that movie because of what was next. And I just felt like they didn't have a story lined up at all. I mean, this is your brand new franchise, the last 3 in the 9 trilogy, or the 3 trilogies. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, and for it to just sort of fall off the rails and not have a cohesive story, even when Lucas turned the directing reins over to Irvin Kershner and Richard Marquand, like, the story was still his. It still had that sort of story arc, right, that he had planned. And when JJ started, it's like, what happened to your plan? It just felt to me like the 3rd film that he came back to direct, he was just constantly trying to undo what Rian Johnson did, which is an absolute horrible thing to do for your last movie. It's like, you should be just continuing that arc to perfection. And I mean, when the Emperor came back, and I don't know, I've never rewatched it. I'll just put it that way. I've seen The Force Awakens a couple times, but I have not watched either of the other 2 since I saw them. So that's a bummer there. All right. Watch Carpenter movies on Halloween night. That's what I'm doing, as you should. That's an excellent choice. I've said in one of my videos in the past, someone said, what is my Halloween movie by tradition? And for me, it's always, Michael, you'll like this one. It's always Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, right? It's what I always have on the TV. It's such a comfort movie. It's so dang funny. And, we got the windows open and, the kids are coming to the door and all that. And so I don't want anything too horrific. I don't want the thing on TV. It's like, yeah, the face pulling apart, and kids are like, that'd be great. Why don't kids come to my house anymore? What's going on? So I always have sort of a family-friendly thing. And then if that's over by 9:00 or whatever, yeah, then maybe we'll put back in a scary one. Close the curtains, turn off the lights, tell the kids, if you missed this, it's all done. The first is a good one. I'm thinking. I think that's what you mean there. Spicy says, watched all the Star Trek 4Ks already. Not yet. I've seen the two. Actually, I still need to pick up the other ones, but I had to get those 2 and 6 immediately because those are my fave. But yeah, I'm getting them. I will say, man, the images on Star Trek 2 were great. I really hope the other ones look that good. I just felt Star Trek 6 looked like a really good Blu-ray, but I wasn't seeing the skin and stuff like on the actors pop like it did on 2. It really felt like there was something greater about part 2. So yeah, but I'll get there. You know me. I'm a big Star Trek fan. So, and Star Wars. See, I'm one of those both campers, man. I got Star Wars, Star Trek, Picard, and Kirk. You know, what are some other things that people butt heads on? Fill in the blank. Oh, Marvel, DC. I like both Marvel and DC. As someone who enjoys flea markets, I enjoy your swap meet hunts. Oh, thanks, Caps. Yeah, I don't get to go to them all the time, but man, I'm taking it you saw my last one. Yeah, you think you did. That was what a score, man. That was a fun day, man. People were just hooking me up with deals left and right. I didn't hardly spend any. What did I spend? Like less than $60 or something like that. Got 23 movies, so it's like $2.60 for each. You know, if you average it out for every Blu-ray, some wrapped, still brand new. Hell yeah, yeah. It doesn't happen all the time. I went the week before and like. I think about one movie, Birdman, because I didn't want to leave with like zero. So I was like, hey, $3. And he goes, oh, that one's $5. I'm like, no, you said it was $3 a second ago. So never mind. He goes, oh, okay, $3. See, you got to haggle, man. I was haggling up a storm. I was in haggle mode. I was at Haggle Rock. That was stupid. All right. Hey, Jared. Hey, Huck. How's it going? It's going great, man. Just kicking and grinning, talking about stuff. What's going on, Huck? Eddie. Hey, man. We're just living the dream here on Tuesday morning with you guys. Joe Maverick. Yeah, I love that name, man. Joe Maverick. Shout out a cool name like that. Big Trouble was an inspiration for Mortal Kombat. For Mortal Kombat in the 90s, like the 90s one. Yeah. And look, if anybody's a fan of that new one, I just thought it was so dull. It was so boring. Like the lead guy had no charisma. He's the lead of your movie. You make up a character. It's not even in the video game. So he better pop. He better be like, Robin Shou at least had some sort of personality, even though his acting was a little wooden. He had some passion behind what he was doing. I actually met Robin Shou. He was in Beverly Hills Ninja. And I was dating a girl at the time who was the assistant to the director, Dennis Dugan, of Beverly Hills Ninja. And Robin Shou's also in that with Chris Farley. So I got to go to the premiere, and Robin Shou, he kind of looked like he didn't know anybody. So I just went up and hung out with him, told him how much I love Mortal Kombat. Before you knew it, I was sitting next to Robin Shou all night. So talking about like Kung Fu and Mortal Kombat and Terry Tagawa, who I also knew. So yeah, so I'm a way bigger fan of Mortal Kombat from the 90s. I know it's got some cheese to it, but I love that stuff. The fight scenes are so great in that. So yeah, I'm all in for the 90s. The new one, other than that opening scene, which was pretty bomb, I just thought it was super dull. And the only time it got exciting is when I hate to say this because he was like super like racist and foul mouthed, but when what's his name? Kano, the Australian guy, he was so like offensive, but hilariously so, and always put in its place for being so. But him being that way also sort of like woke the film up a little bit and gave it some levity and some snark that it sorely needed. And then when he was done, I was just like, oh, the movie's boring again. So there's my small rant on Mortal Kombat. See what happens, Joe, when we find a topic, we just go. Talking Carpenter, I just ordered Starman and Memoirs of Invisible Man on Shout. Nice. I've been trying to get, I haven't pulled the trigger on Starman yet. It used to be in my Amazon cart forever. And then, because it's like $12.95, I'm like, I'm waiting for it to hit like $11.95. So stupid. Now it's like $14.99 and it won't go below that. So how much was it? How much was Starman on the Shout Factory? Are they having a sale? Deep Discount is doing a great steelbook sale. Excuse me. Picked up Shutter Island Steelbook for $11.99. This tastes way better from the glass than when it hits the floor and it's all wet down there and you got to pick up the ice. That sucked. Hey, Huck. Hey, just finished the swap meet video. Some great deals. I got a comment on a couple though. Okay, do it. I mean, I'm hoping it's already down in the comments so I can get to it. I gotta know. I gotta know what's eating at you. Huck, what did you win an Oscar for? Oh, it's for being the coolest YouTuber. Yeah, you see it right there. It's my Lego Oscar. My buddy Joe got that. On Father's Day, my wife and daughter brought me to the Hollywood Museum of Motion Pictures. And man, because I love movies, and that was the perfect Father's Day gift. I was like, yeah. And they paid for the extra thing where you can actually get the Oscar. I actually have a video on my channel if you want to go check it out. I give you a full tour of this thing. It's absolutely beautiful place to go to. So if you don't think you'll ever get here, watch that video. It'll be like you were here with me. And so I got to hold the Oscar there. And then in the gift shop, when you're done, you can buy this Lego Oscar, but it's pretty pricey. It's like $500 for this thing. So my buddy Joe, who is awesome as friends could get, he just, he's a smart dude. He just bought all the single pieces. He looked up online, like, what do I need to make a Lego Oscar? And found out what that was, ordered all the pieces, enough for two, and then he built me one right there. So I always kind of keep that right there in the corner because it's a perfect little thing for that little nook right there. It's a weird little nook. So, yeah. But, for being the coolest YouTuber. All right. Let's see. Hey, Brian. Let's see. Hey, you're just like one above. The Child's Play you got. I know. Somebody else told me that in the thing. Still a fun film, but not the original. Crap. I thought there was just like with all this Chucky talk, I just snapped and went, oh, wow, Child's Play. And, it looks just like the Chucky face. And they're always redesigning covers with Photoshop garbage and mess anyway. So, when I was browsing, I was just more like kind of like awesome. I was excited to see it and just tossed it in the stack completely. They should put something on there like 20, 28. When was it? 20 something. But it's fun, though. Good. It's not a garbage like some of the other remakes. I guess I'll find out. Hit that like button. Yeah. Okay. I got the 10. So that makes me happy that I spilled tea all over my power cord at the bottom. So yeah, but we got 21 watching, man. You guys having fun? Like you digging it? You digging all these challenges I've been doing, all these stuff? Yeah. Let's get a couple more likes. Look, we wake up, we get this done. We spill tea on the floor, all for the love of hanging out with you guys. So just one more. There it is. Oh, whoever that one was, you just got me super excited. I said, also pretty sure that Dave the Earthstone still comes with the original in that. Yeah, it does. I thought I mentioned that in the video that it comes with the original. It does. It's a 3-pack. Actually, it's really a 2-pack because it's one of those older videos where you had to actually have the digital copies on the disc. And those are done now. Those are defunct. I've grabbed a couple of those recently, and I have to go to an older computer that still has a slot for a CD-ROM drive and put it in there so it'll read the code. And every single one of those I've put in, they all say they don't support that anymore. So even with the code and the disc, I can't get those copies. So it's really just a 2-disc set with a complete waste of a third hub. So, but yeah. And, I really got it for Keanu's thing. It was only $1, man. It was such a good deal. And I know I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I do like me some Keanu. So I'll give it another watch, Hey, Mika. Good to see you. Yeah, that's a fun movie. A and C. Have you seen The Last House on the Left and the remake? No, and should I? I'm guessing with a lead in like that at least one of those is worth checking out. Although, I don't know. It's weird. I feel like Last House on the Left, this is what happens when you get older. Back in the 80s, when I was doing all those drugs, not into drugs. People think I do because I talk really fast and have all this energy. That's all built in. See, this is why I don't do drugs. People say, man, why don't you try a little something? I'm like, because I think I would literally explode. Like if I'm already here and you try to tempt me with some sort of drug, I will literally explode. So I don't need it. Although I drink a lot of tea that I spill on the floor all the time. I love Star Wars and Star Trek too. See, Scats. We can live in the same universe. See, we're friends. I can meet you at a convention. We could talk about both franchises, and life is good. The monkey, greetings, Huck. Greetings, the monkey. I am offended by the new Ezra Miller twist. They should not blame Native Americans. Now, I haven't read too much up on that, but I know there's another contro going there with Ezra. So let's see. Yeah, I was trying to see if I can figure it out. New Mortal Kombat was made well, but story sucked. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, it had production value. I'll give you that. But story did suck, and I don't really think it was made great, because part of making it is having a good story, having good characters, and I don't know, and fight scenes that are, some of the fight scenes were okay, like the dude getting cut, that was pretty rad. Like they had moments where you're like, oh, that was cool, but like nothing was cool enough for me to put that back in. Like I don't need that. I don't need that on Blu-ray. I don't need it on 4K. I say that, it's like I go to swap meet. Look, $1. Yeah, I'll get it for $1 so I can watch that scene where the dude gets cut in half. But I doubt it. Like there are things that just I don't care for $1 is not making my shelf. Like I could not stand the 2016 Fantastic Four. No. Any day, anytime, I will watch both Jessica Alba Fantastic Fours, top to bottom, any day of the week before I ever put that in again. It was an offense to the Fantastic Four. If you're a fan of the book, which I was, it was one of my favorite comic books growing up. Nothing about that film had the feeling, the flavor, or the nostalgia, or the canon of that comic book. Absolute suckfest. If it's in your collection, have you seen it? You should chuck it. Just chuck it. Huck says chuck. So there you go. Hey, Huck, reviews of Fatal Attraction 4K are out there. Bottom line, stay away. Uh-oh. Is it like just crap transfer? Are we talking T2 again? All right. I'll just, I'll see. That's the thing, man. When I hear things like that, I get excited because I'm like, cool. I mean, maybe I'll go back to the Blu-ray because that was a good transfer. At least hopefully it was a good transfer. And I'll just grab that for $4 or $5, because you can find it, cheap deals, whenever those 4Ks come out. Unless the Blu-ray is discontinued, you can usually get good deals on them. Hey, 20th, 21st movie. So James, good morning, Huck. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. What are you picking up today? Today, I'm not going out because my new job just kicked in. So these are really kind of going to be a short one, probably an hour. Then I have to kill it today. I can't go for like hour and a half or two like usual. But so that keeps me from going out because I'm in full work mode now. But I did go on eBay trying to score up some deals, and I snagged me some Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Speaking of that Killer Clowns earlier, here it is. Actually didn't have it in the collection because when Johnny's Boutique Broadcast wanted me to watch it, it was actually on HBO Max for free. Still is. I could still, but now I kind of want it in the collection since I have all this merch, now I can and the movie. Now I feel complete, and it was a good deal. Although I feel like now, because it's sort of like this resurgence for the film, like it's selling out everywhere. Like I went to Best Buy, which had the better price. It was like $6.99, sold out. Amazon jack the price up. I'm like, So I just sort of haggled a nice $8 deal on eBay. It was $9, and it says or best offer. And it's funny because it always says or best offer. You guys ever do this? And you offer somebody something, and then they just reject it. Okay, you put it on there that says or best offer, which means you are putting it out there for us to throw an offer at you. And my offer was only $2 cheaper than what they were asking, and they go, no deal. I'm like, or your counter offer, because you can counter offer, right? So if there was never an intention to counter offer, don't put the offer button on there. Just take it off and just have either the buy it now at whatever you're comfortable selling your movie for, or keep the bids alive. But don't say offer me something. You offer something. Of course, people are they want to offer a little bit lower than what you're asking because they feel like they get the deal. So that's where haggling comes in. That's why I was so good at the swap meet this weekend, because I was a haggle machine, man. I haggled that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, still wrapped Blu-ray, down to $2. That's what I'm talking about. You have 2 Oscars on the shelf. Oh yeah, I see what you did there. Yeah, I do. I got 2. This one right here. Yeah. So this is kind of funny. So this one, I worked at a place that had me fill in for some work around there, and after I was just killing it on some of these promos. It's funny. You guys know the Cheetah Girls? I got promos for the Cheetah Girls for the Disney thing. So at one point, this dude comes in, he slaps us on my desk and he goes, there you go, bro. Like best employee. Really? So I've kept it. I'm like, I'll take that. Hell yeah, I'll take that. So yeah. Forgot about that one. Thanks. Oh, Tim, what's going on, bud? Tim, oh my God. Last night, dude, that show on Bob's channel was hilarious. Man, you guys were, I think, all playfully raked over the coals. And we were all just playing along. But man, I mean, how can you not be ripped by? And you know what? It's funny thing is I get all those picks, like everyone not liking those. I was on board with like 50% of those. I'm like, yeah, that's, I don't get that either. I'm not like, you know me, 2001, my favorite movie to hate. So yeah. So Tim, Robert in Mexico. Hey everyone. Hey, Scaps. I have a few digital code disc sets. So funny. Yeah. Yeah, those discs, I've tried putting them in and they no bueno. They do not work. And then of course, when you try to use it, your computer's like, cause it's iTunes on an older computer, literally my iTunes is like, what the hell is this thing? You need to upgrade iTunes. I'm like, yeah, but if I upgrade iTunes, I can't. And then, at a certain point, it's just like, you cannot access that disc. It just keeps saying, no, you need to upgrade. So I guess eventually I'll just hit upgrade, but it still won't read. Last House on the Left was a brutal movie. Oh yeah, ruh-roh. So I don't watch that with the wife and kids. They're not good with those kind of horror movies. Like Killer Clowns, no problem. We could all watch that. In fact, I have a feeling if my daughter watched Killer Clowns, she'd just be bored. Kids today, she'd be like, "What? I don't." All right, gets up, walks out. Like, oh well, get him, shorty. So such a bonus when you buy used Blu-rays and digital. I know that has happened to me many times. I'm like, because I don't want to offer them on the channel because then I feel like, here you go. If it works. And then if it doesn't work, it's like, oh, that was, but I'll go ahead and pop it in and take the hit and go, all right. A little bonus. Because I don't mind. I like digital codes, feel like I paid for them. Might as well hang on to a couple of them. Are you going to the John Carpenter signing at Golden Apple? Ooh. I might now. Thanks, Robert. I did not even know about it. Get that on my calendar. See, 22nd. Let's see what that is. So that is a Saturday. Okay. That could be good. As long as I'm not like sucked into, because, with my daughter now, sometimes she'll have games or something on the weekends. She does color guard on the field in between, all the football. And so, yeah, I would very much like to go see John Carpenter. Woo, what else can I get him to sign? Oh, see, now my brain's like churning. As the ultimate Halloween challenge for you, watch the Halloween films and rank them only by the last 10 minutes. Well, see, that would also mean I need to somehow procure all the Halloween movies. Because, I don't know. I think it's a decent franchise, but I don't have them all. I only have the first one actually on physical media. And I've seen a good chunk of them, but it's been so long. So yeah, I need to see if any of them are showing anywhere, then I'll just watch the last 10 minutes. That'd be easy. Chris Evans was good as Human Torch. Absolutely he was. See, that's what I'm saying, is all the character traits and personalities of the characters were 100% nailed by that cast. And especially Chris Evans as the showboat, Johnny Storm. Mike Chiklis was great as Ben Grimm. And their relationship, you've got to have that relationship between those two, because that's the entire comic book, is those two giving each other crap, but still loving each other in a, brotherly way. And 100% that didn't exist in that horrific 2016 fan four stick. If you look at the way they do the logo, it's like fan and the fours in the middle. I know it's supposed to look like, an A, but anyway, see, that's how stupid it is. They're trying to make it a 4 and A, whatever. It's not as cool as 7 with the 7 in the middle. I dare your friends to take the challenge as well. All right. So he's challenging everybody on the internet in our Blu-ray community to watch all the Halloween movies and then rate them by the last 10 minutes. That's an interesting challenge, actually. Especially if I had them, I would definitely take that on quicker. KB is here. Good morning, Huck. And the Morning Muggers. No way. Wait a minute. At first, I thought that was really cool, but then it sounds like we're going to go out and mug some people. But I do like it. I still like it. Morning Muggers. Morning Muggers. Oh, my God. I'm off to a screener, which I will reveal later today. Hope you have a good one. Excellent. Yeah. I had a screener come in the mail too, but I'm not going. Bob's stream was so fun. Right, Mika? That thing was crazy. That thing was absolutely crazy. I had so much fun on Bob's stream. Man, it felt like targets with La La Land, Dunkirk, one after another. Yeah, but that's what it was all about. It's literally about throwing the target, taking the hits because you got your Kevlar on and you're going to be fine. So, yeah, it's like you're wearing like Frodo's, mithril. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think I just impressed myself. I would never remember that otherwise. Saw your Dunkirk posting this morning, Tim. Oh, I got to see that. I wonder what he did. Hey, at Tim Talks Talkies, how's it going? That stream was so much fun last night. Everybody's just digging on that stream. So I got to head out. All right, Fish, keep it real. Work calls. Have a great day. Yep, I know that feeling. Mine will be calling shortly. Silver Surfer, in fact, yeah, it was a great interpretation. Yeah, to me, I think the only, well, say only, but the part where part two, because I love that, Johnny had all the powers and he was able to take them on with the combined powers of all of his friends. It's just that Galactus being a puffy cloud was a real bummer. It was like, that wasn't Galactus. Like, that's the one iteration we're dying to see. But I like the Surfer. Doug Jones is great. I mean, that guy does amazing, like, in makeup performances. Like, when he was the CG Silver Surfer, he looked one way, but then when you got the close-up and the makeup, he was even better because that's when the actor can emote. And you guys know Doug Jones. He's in the new Star Trek Discovery. He was the fish dude in water. What is it? Like water. I was gonna say like water for chocolate. That thing with the fish. Anyway, and he was also in Hellboy, so he's great. Okay, Silver Surfer in Fantastic 2 was a great. Oh, just read that. All right. So I do have something. So this would be a special something for everybody in the morning chat here, the morning mug, my muggers. I did a challenge for someone else. 4K King did a Halloween challenge where you pick movies that start with each letter of the word Halloween and you make that video. So I have made that video and it is scheduled to drop tomorrow. However, for anybody in here now, if I get 5 people, I will, as literally a first look, only for you guys, because anybody watching live right now, you'd be the only ones to see it. If you want to see it, if you want that advanced screening, let me know. Say, yes, show the Halloween challenge. If I get at least 5 people saying that, I'll show it. If you want me to just show a part of it as a tease, say, yeah, just show half of it and then stop. So gets us all excited. I'll do that too. So yeah, but you gotta let me know. You gotta let me know because that's something I'll do for you guys if you want. It's only like a 5-minute video, so you can check it out. Word of warning: don't let your daughter watch Pinocchio. A scene with a scared boy was horrific. Well, I mean, she's 15, so I think she's so desensitized to so many things. I remember showing a Jurassic Park. You guys remember when you saw Jurassic Park? Remember when they were in the Jeep and they're hauling ass and the T-Rex is chasing them, and then Spielberg does that hilarious thing where things are in this mirror appear closer than they are, and he's in the mirror and like, oh my God, like I just remember leaning back in my seat like this. Nothing. And that's when she was like 7 or 8. Nothing. So kids today, man, I don't know what it is. I blame it on cell phones. Doug Jones was great in Legion and the contorted ice cream truck creature. Yeah, he's always like he must be like not a Cirque du Soleil guy, but he's definitely a master of that lanky body. He was fantastic in What We Do in the Shadows as well. He was, especially when it was just like his upper torso. Michael saying, "Show it, Huck." Yes, please. The challenge. Yeah, show the challenge. Oh no, look at you guys. You guys want a sneak peek? Love it. All right, for you guys, because you asked for it. All right, now if you dig it, I want to see some likes. So here it comes, just for you guys watching today. Enjoy. Hey my friends, welcome back to the channel. I am Huck, and on this video, I get to participate in someone else's challenge. Yes, I've been putting all these challenges out there. People are really playing along, which really excites me, and I'm very thankful. And the 4K King has decided to come up with his own challenge. He said that all my challenges had inspired him to make this, so that makes me very happy, my friend. So I am very happy to participate in yours. So the challenge here is to take the word Halloween and then pick one title for each letter in the word Halloween to sort of represent the flavor and the feel of October and Halloween and horror and all that good stuff. So here we go with my title picks. So right out of the gate, you're of course tempted to just pick Halloween as the first H because it starts with H, but I did pick something that's Hollow Man. Hey, check it out. Got Hollow Man right here to represent my H. Great little Kevin Bacon Invisible Man type film right there. That's my H. Now the A in Halloween, I didn't have a lot to pick from, and I will say someone else out there, you know who you are, picked American Werewolf in London as their A, which is what I was going to pick. So trying not to duplicate, and I think when you get to certain letters, it's hard to not duplicate, so probably still going to happen. But here we go. I'm going to go Alien for the A, because, I mean, come on, this is such a great, iconic horror film. This, I'm going to stop right there. It's Alien. Alien's the A. All right. So the first L in Halloween, I'm going to pick Life Force. Oh yeah, Life Force, man. Matilda May running around half naked for the entire first 20 minutes of this film, and then sucking the life out of dudes. I mean, that's how you gotta go. That's how you gotta go, right? You know what I'm talking about, fellas? No, they don't, because if they do, they're dead. Anyway, Life Force. Wow. Okay, so now some of these choices are sort of maybe Halloween inspired. Like, okay, so this is not necessarily a horror flick, but man, if this thing came at you, you'd be terrified. I'm gonna go A Legend. Yes, man. Tim Curry as Darkness. That's my next L. Look at that thing. Yeah, man. If that's not a fantastic horror Halloween face coming at you, nothing is, man. That makeup with Rob Bottin is stupendous. All right, we're moving on to O now. I'm very inspired by this choice because we're gonna get out of the movie genre a little bit and head into TV land, because I don't have any O's when it comes to horror, but I do have an O when it comes to horror sci-fi anthology on TV, and that is The Outer Limits, y'all. Hell yeah, check it out. This is good stuff, man. This and Twilight Zone, chock full of like horror sci-fi goodness. Look at that, look at this dude on the back, man. Look at that fool. You know I dress up as that guy. For real, man. Look, I mean, there's all kinds of aliens and, there's the one in particular I like. It's called Demon with a Glass Hand. Stars Robert Culp from I Spy and Greatest American Hero, written by Harlan Ellison. It is such a good thing, man. So I'm going to go, The Outer Limits. All right, now W, I'm very happy with this pick because I think no one else is going to pick this. I got you some Wolf Cup, baby. Look at this fool, man. Yeah, this guy wolfs out, and it is hilarious. Let's just say the first time he wolfs out through a certain part of his body, and it's all there on camera. It's all its hairy glory. So, if you guys ain't seen Wolf Cup, check it out. All right, now the E's again, a little bit of a slim pickings for me in the E department, but I went with one of my go-tos just because it's all I have, and that is The Exorcist. Yes, the first E is The Exorcist. Just a phenomenal film, man. I cannot wait to crack. In fact, all of these I will be busting into. See, plastic still on here. It's cracking it open come Halloween, October time. Yes, yes, yes. The next E is another one of my favorite horror type films. One that I specifically had ended up leaving out of my challenges beforehand. But, I may or may not have. Well, I'll just leave it right there. I'm not going to tip my hat too much on that one. But here we go. Evil Dead 2, Sam Raimi opus here, the great follow-up to Evil Dead, starring Bruce Campbell when he literally has his hand attack himself for most of the film. It's, oh my God, it's hilarious and frightening at the same time. And now my N, another pick I'm quite proud of, is the silent film Nosferatu. So there you go. That is my Halloween, all the way down to this great cinematic, legendary masterpiece of a film. I mean, look at this thing. That dude's a creepo. It's put out by Kino Lorber. It's a really great release. And I picked this up during the Kino sales. So yeah, all of these, if you see anything wrapped in this thing, that's because it will be becoming unwrapped come October. All right. Yeah, there he goes. There he goes. You guys don't need the closer on that too, but that's it. You guys got it. This is as a special gift to you, to my morning muggers. I don't know if that's going to stick or not, KB, but it's got a nice ring to it. You 20 guy, you 20 viewers. You got to see that first time. It won't drop until tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. my time, 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, all the East Coasters. So yeah, you guys got the first look, man. And of course, anybody that catches this on replay before tomorrow, you also get a sneak peek. So you liked it? All right, look at that. So I was looking there at Jeraboo said, thank you. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. When you guys ask, I'm going to give. I'll put it out there. You respond. We're tag team back again. Check it. Let's begin. All right. So yeah, Demon with the Glass Hand is a classic. The makers of Soldier episode sued and won. Yeah. Against Cameron and Terminator. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Oh yeah. Did you say Naked Matilda sucked? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Sometimes when you just flowing scaps, you don't know what your mouth is going to say. You got to keep it in, you can't censor yourself. Yeah, it was a great video. Thanks, Michael. Thanks. Wolf Cop's got nards. That scene was insane. I didn't see that coming. They literally wolfs out through his junk, y'all. It happened. I was like, oh my God. And the behind the scenes stuff on that scene in particular is hilarious. Like I literally just want to laugh right now. Like they're talking about how they made the prosthetic and how they're going to bust. I was like, wow, look at this. And there's people handling it. Like here's the wolf thing. I was like, wow. But yeah, that's Wolf Cop for you. I wonder if anybody else can have Wolf Cop in their Halloween challenge. Here says, I thought you might have pulled out Event Horizon. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cause I just got that. Yeah, because I don't know. I still don't, as memory serves, I still don't like the movie, right? So I didn't want to add it to that because I like Exorcist and I like Evil Dead. Like up here, those were fantastic. I got to give that Event Horizon another look because like everyone's like fawning over it, but it's like, is it justified? I feel like sometimes there's nostalgia, or I don't even know what the nostalgia is. I never knew anyone that liked it up until it came out and everyone's now starting to talk about it. I'm like, oh, wow, there's a good fan base for this film. As I guess there is for The Black Hole, which I also think is really slow and not great, even though it kind of has a couple of moments. So that's why I picked it up. I'm like, yeah, for $1, finally, I can rewatch this on Blu-ray, see if I like it. Like maybe it's like Big Trouble in Little China. Like I'll turn around on it and go, oh, okay, I'm digging it now. Or will I? Stay tuned and find out. I'm not sure I want to be known as a mugger. I know, right? My morning muggers. Yeah. KB, I'm going to put you to task, man. You may have to, while that has beautiful alliteration and flow, I don't want my morning folk going out there and mugging on the glorious name of the morning mug. Black Hole is great. No blasphemy. Is it? Is it? Anyway, I mean, it can be. It can be. I just don't. I don't know if it's great. I could push it up to a good because of some of the elements, but great, yeah. But you know what though? That's what I love about films. Though, Scaps. It's like it is great. It is great to you, I'm sure, and Event Horizon is great to some people too. I just don't see them that way. Just like 2001. Everybody knows when they were playing that game last night, somebody brought it up. I think it was Dell brought up 2001. So he and I are on the same page, not digging that film. And then others are like, oh, it's a masterpiece. And thus my answer is it? Is it? I mean, yes, it is considered a masterpiece. It's just not one I can rewatch. And look, I've popped that thing in at least 3 times. And I've watched it all the way through, but it's like, anywho. Holland, hopefully one day we can get to see your mug. Yeah, man. Get you on a trivia or something. Never! But just get a mask, be like Bane here. Hello, Hawk, let's play. You can play behind it. Literally Halloween's out, right? Go find a Bane mask and then wear shades. So most of you is covered here. And then wear a hat. So like almost all of you will be covered. And we'll have a Halloween episode. Tell everybody come dressed up. Well, there you go. There's something I'll throw out. So when I go to do my Halloween horror themed trivias in October, should I dress up? Should I dress up for each of them? Should I dress up for the last one? Should you guys dress up as well? See, a lot of people are scared to dress up. They're like, "Oh, I'm an adult now. I don't dress up." It's like, come on, live a little. Put something on. Put a wig on. At least put a wig on and some sunglasses, and come up with a name for your character. Keyboard warrior for life. Stick to it, man. Stick to it. Black Hole isn't great. Just kidding. Oh, yeah. I know it's a good cast. Yvette Mimieux and Psycho. He was in there. Perkins. So let's see. I guess we need some mystery in YouTube verse. Fair enough. All right. So what else is going to? Thank you. I must thank everyone. Thank you. I just hit 2,500 subscribers. Yay, man. Like yesterday. And man, I am kind of stunned. It was sort of holding there for a little bit, but then these challenges kicked in, and then the numbers started crawling up and up. So I want to thank you all for always being there for me, being subscribers. And just, I just do this to have fun. And, I wouldn't if no one was there, because then it's just like I'm talking to myself, and I go back and watch my own video. And I'm like, oh, go ahead, Huck. So yeah, but with you guys out there digging it, yeah, it keeps me going. So what was I going to show you though? See, I was on a rant there. 2,500. I forgot now. There was something I was going to show in reference. Well, this has no reference, but I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah. Hang on. See, I know what I was doing. Here you go. So this is I usually save this for anybody that shoots me a super chat or a super thanks, which by the way, anybody that's been dropping those, you're very generous. And I want to thank you for that. Every little penny that goes to stays in the Pop Culture Cafe, and it goes to more titles. I'm hoping at some point to change this by swapping my wife's office with this area, right? Because this is getting limiting. And as you can see behind me, like movies are just falling out because I can't really go down to the floor because of these cabinets and stuff. We got games and stuff in here. So I'm thinking if I take over the office, I can get like a whole shelf system that goes to the ceiling kind of thing. So I might do that. But until then, this is my way of saying thanks to the super chat people. But now it is my thanks to everyone that has supported my channel up to this 2,500 subs. So here you go. I said, here you go. Wow. Hang on. Wait. Oh, I'm hitting background. Let's try one more time. Here you go. You rock. That's for you guys, man. That's why I'm going to keep making like special videos like that. That's a lot of fun, just something to show you that I'm making things for you. When you help me out, when you watch my channel, just when you come here, look, we're at 14 likes. We got 20 watching. Let's click one more. I'm one of these even 5 guys. I got to have everything on 5s. So if somebody just clicks that right now, like I'm watching, I'm going to look, see if you go click, boom, there's 15. Life is good. And then, of course, one of you is going to click it again. It'll be 16. See, there's 15. Somebody's going to go 16 just to get my OCD off the chart. See, you did it. You had to go 16. See, so now I'm going to be staring at 16 all day going, but now I got to get it up to 20. So if we don't hit 20 on this, which it'd be nice, we have 20 watching and 20 likes. Let's do it. Let's see if we can even it out. Like, no, we got 17. I've never seen an even thing, 20 and 20. That'd be like a first. It'd be like I would actually do a screen snap of that right now if we got that. Hang on, I'll leave it there. I got my keyboard shortcut ready to take the picture. We got 18. Come on, two more, and I'll snap the picture and then instantly share it on this thing right here. 18. Although I think maybe 19. See, it's rough. It went to 19 watching and then 19 likes, but then 20 watching came back. So come on, one more. Click it. I'm gonna snap the photo. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Somebody hit that like for me. Has everybody in here hit that like before? Let's see. Yeah, there it is. There it is. All right, 20 for 20. Oh, you guys are great. Well, I'll show it anyway. So there's nice 20 and 20. Okay. So this is how we roll, man. So you guys are great. See, you play along, you help me out here. That was super dope of all of you guys. Let's see. So all we got to do is my dorky look on my face. So this is what just happened. Oh, wow. You guys are like even shot me over that. So here is that moment locked in, burned in. Here it is. 21 watching, 21 likes. Look at that. I don't know what I'm doing on there, but thank you guys. That's very, very cool. So yes, 2,500 subs. I think I need to do some sort of a late night mug, the late mug, or the, cafe after dark thing we talked about on the last show. And maybe just talk about being on YouTube, doing the 25. If you guys want to see that, yeah, man, let me know. I think I should have guests on though. I want to have, I don't want to just yak all by myself. I feel like I want to share that with some tubers, man. So, yeah, we know Holland wants to join us, right, Holland? So you could join us and then take your camera off. So it's just your little icon, just pulsate the whole time. Hey guys, what's going on? You can do that. Brian, what about you, man? To get you on there. Let's see. I like being the YouTube peanut gallery. What may I say, Holland? You are absolutely top notch. You're the best peanut out there. Like you and Gus, and there's so many out there. Ben, just Scaps. Everybody's like, you guys are like top nuts. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Top nuts. We're going to stop right there. All right. Wait a minute. I got to go back and see it. The robots in the black hole were good. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. I like the robots. As a kid, I bought the toys because I remember Maximilian, but I can't remember the little robot. But Maximilian was a badass. I remember being kind of creeped out. Like that thing he's got the red eye, just kind of stares at you. Yeah, my favorite thing was Maximilian. But he's not in it enough to make the movie rewatchable much for me. Muggles. Exactly. Congrats to you, Huck. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it. 2,500. Congrats. Yeah, it's a milestone. When it popped up yesterday, I was like, oh, no way. So most excellent. Morning, everyone. Smash that like button. Yes, Movie Hunter. We're getting lots of smashes. Brian says, since Halloween basically started last August, started late August this year, can we get Black Friday next week or something? Wouldn't that be great? Right? Or 2 Black Fridays. Yeah, let's get one in September, one in October, one like a 3 Black Friday. Or a twofer, that'd be great. Although, we did have Amazon Prime Day, and then we had, I remember like during COVID time, they did Prime Day twice a year. They did it in July, and then again, I think in October. I have not heard if they're going to do that again, but that'd be great. Now, sorry I'm late. Was it Best Buy for the morning releases? We'll catch the replay for the full content. Thanks, Movie Hunter. What'd you get? We all want to know. We have not gone out ourselves, so you got to tell us what's out there. What'd you see? Is the store like a ghost town? Is titles just stacking up to the front? I don't know. We don't know. We're not out there. We're all hanging out here right now. Well-deserved hug. Thank you, my friend. The spunkiest YouTuber around. Thanks. Funny how some of the younger people on YouTube don't have nearly as much energy. The cell phone generation is boring. Yeah, man. It's okay. My daughter doesn't watch these. Yeah. She's that YouTube generation, and she's super chill, man. Like, right. Hey, like sometimes I'll just this kind of dad I am. I'll just randomly walk by her room any day of the week, knock on the door, and go, "What's the word?" Like no context whatsoever. Just say, "What's the word?" Just to get her to say something, and she's like, "What?" I'm like, "What's the word?" Like it can be just like tacos or shoelace. Just say something, right? So she's finally now caught on that when I bang the door and go, "What's the word?" She got to have something. Although ironically, every time she says something, it tends to be food. So it's like cheese, bread. I'm like, all right, I'll take it. But yeah, old dude like me, I do have the most energy in my house. Wish I could like the stream twice. Oh, me too. It'd be great. Just double my likes. Just click. Coco just liked it. Oh, thanks, Coco. Hey, liking that new chair, man. Is it good? Is it just rad like this thing right here? Although, man, ever since I've got back into full work mode, it's like, whew, this thing is, I'm testing it out, sitting in this all day. If your likes are at 21, I will unlike. No, don't unlike. Never unlike. Because now we're at 23. So now we got to get to 25. There you go. Never unlike. Tubular, man. That makes me want to go out and buy Valley Girl now. I'm down to join anytime. I'm not working. Okay, cool. I'll find out when that is. Good morning, Huck. 100's here. Running late today, but wanted to say, hey, man. Thank you. Ben, I always love having you here, Ben. I love I still love, I've been fawning all over this early Fantastic Four. Every time I see your name, I just think, oh, there he is. The Thing is here. Because I just love the Thing. It's just a great character. In case you guys don't know, in the non-comic book world, Ben Grimm is the name of the character who turns into the Thing. They're already putting Christmas stuff. I know, right? Like, but it's sort of off to the side, but it does start to consume, it's like the Stuff or the Blob. It's like eventually the Halloween is like, it's not even October yet. Give Halloween a chance. Thank God we have places like Spirit Halloween that do not get infected by Christmas at all, unless there's some sort of horror Christmas thing inside. Congratulations, my friend. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. What's my favorite sci-fi robot? Ooh, that's a good question. Favorite sci-fi robot. For television growing up, I always loved Robot. The B9, I think it is, from Lost in Space. I just loved that robot. I don't know why. I just thought he was super dope, super cool. But nowadays, let's see. I mean, I probably got to go R2-D2, man. Like, he doesn't speak, but has so much personality and all those beeps and chirps. Like, even when he's sad, you just get a little, woo, like those beeps. Like, Ben Burtt just brings that little robot to life, and he's just full of spunk. It's like, if I was a robot, I'd probably be R2, right, guys? I mean, he's kind of like plucky, spunky little thing, and, always catching people off guard and getting stuff done. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I got to go R2-D2. I know there's others out there, but I love that droid. Even when I saw Star Wars, there was something about that blue-white droid and his personality that, C-3PO is hilarious too, though. Yeah, but I'm going with R2. All right. Hefe, congrats. Hefe. Yes, that's what I call my dude at the swap meet. If you saw that, I call him El Jefe, and he's like, hey, boss. So what's your favorite of the reality shows? I'm not a super fan of reality shows, though I do have some I like, because, like, for me, the thing about reality, like from a performer's point of view, actor's point of view, reality takes away like that kind of income that like an actor normally fills those time slots with, dramas or comedies or sci-fi, horror, whatever it is. They don't tend to get paid on those things, and they're giving their all, like in Survivor and things like that. They get like a per diem per week, whatever it is, something insignificant, like $500 just to take care of, bills or whatever. But it's not an income at all, right? And so they're literally doing it for free for our entertainment. So I feel kind of bad that, like, if you don't win, you don't get the reward. And you just went through all of that for literally nothing. So anyway, it's a small tangent rant on reality shows, but I tend to like, I did watch Amazing Race recently because of some YouTubers that were on there. If you guys have never seen the Holderness family, they are wonderful. They are so hilarious. It's just this family, and they do videos together. Penn is a very talented musician who makes up all these songs, like parodies and great stuff on the spot. His wife is hilarious. The kids are great. And they were on Amazing Race. So that gave me kind of a fun reason to watch last season's Amazing Race. And they did great. Mind you, they were some of the oldest people, if not the oldest, on there. And they were the oldest couple. And they did fantastic. They were in the top a lot. They only went maybe not in the top a few times, but in general, they were killing it. So I'd go Amazing Race. And if not that, it'd have to be some sort of food show, because I work on a lot of reality shows that are either game shows or like Master Chef. So I got to pick Master Chef, man. I've been working on that show for 10 plus years. This is my first year to not work on Master Chef, because I'm now working on a show called Below Deck, which is a show about, all these great yacht people that get out there, super hot looking people on a boat, making it happen. That's what I'm working on right now. So, all right, let's see. We're going to have to wrap this up shortly because I got to get to work on my Below Deck. Let's see. They have restocked their steals. Oh, but only got 2 copies of new steals for Lost Boys and Poltergeist. Good. Glad I was able to pre-order for pickup. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, I definitely want to get those. I wish those covers looked better, but what you going to do? It's all about the movie in the end. She loves the chair. It was actually kind of fun to build. Yeah, I know, right? I remember putting that together. Let's see. I love Christmas. It is magic. I do love Christmas too. Like, 'cause I get like a high on Halloween when it's here, and then as soon as it's over, this euphoria is still there, because I'm like, but now we get just a couple of weeks to like calm down. And then as soon as Thanksgiving is over, the next day, like on Friday, we tend to crack out the Christmas. So, both holidays are decorated for an entire month. We got people on our block that just do it for 1 week. I'm like, a week? Come on now. I used to be really into The Amazing Race. Yeah. And I've never really watched it until they were on. Oh, wow. I know people that love Below Deck. Yeah. It's a huge hit, that show. Huge. I like MasterChef, but the Australian version, US is way over dramatized. I know. It's like all those pauses and the music and the, yeah, believe me, that's all in the editing. All that is the editing. For sure. Well, guys, I do need to run, but oh my God, this was so much fun. Thank you to everyone that got me to 2,500 subs. I'm super excited about that. Thanks for checking out that Halloween challenge early. That's my gift to you guys for the morning show. And KB, we got to think of something like hot and good. So you guys too, since you're always here, maybe come up with a name for the mug. I can call you guys the muggers. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see if there's something next week that we can come up with. That'll be very good. All right. So once again, thank you all for being here today. It means a lot. Every time you come back, it's great hanging out with you guys, talking to you guys. Definitely got to do a special night show for the 2,500 subs, get some people on here and just chat and wax poetic, man. It's going to be a good time. So there you go, guys. Let me find the new closer. There it is right there. All right, guys. So thank you again. And until next time, you guys have a great day. Get some Blu-rays if they're out there. Until next time, we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming by and sharing your time with me. So until next time, be safe, be kind. I'll see you on the next one.